Hi, I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here with Phil Marsh and we're here with Spot the Dog. Phil, what on earth have I got in my hand? This is not a microphone, people. What is it, Phil?
So this is our Leica autonomous reality capture solutions. We've got the BLK-ARC, which is the autonomous reality capture sensor, which is a sensor fusion with a robot. Today we're showing it with the Boston Dynamics dog, but it can fit on any sort of robotic device.
I'm going to stop you there, Phil. We've got something important to do, Phil. We've got to take this dog on a journey because I'm hearing that there's another special announcement, not just the voiceover we've got on the tannoy, but we're going to go and see some friends of yours. So follow me and keep talking. So the dog's going to come with us as well, folks. This is how this works. So Phil, don't really understand how this whole technology works then. How have you integrated this into the dog?
So the ARC itself is collecting the 3D spatial data, so it's delivering and collecting the point cloud, but it's also aiding the navigation of the robot, so it avoids detection and it's obviously simultaneous to the location.
So it's just turned there. It's just turned there, so it doesn't want to walk into here.
Exactly. So it's avoiding all the obstacles. So if you put a chair or something in front of it, it'll walk around it, and that helps. In a construction environment where it's a very busy
it's
environment.
Just stopped.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
So the device in your hand is a BLK to go. So it's the same technology, but that's a SLAM device, so the simultaneous location and mapping device. So that's also collecting the 3D spatial data, but that's aided with the visual inertial system that's in the sensor itself, as well as the IMU. So obviously collecting all the data as you're walking kinematically.
So right now we're going to see these guys here. We're capturing them in a 3D scan as we're walking. They'd say hello, guys. And so what we're able to do, it's not just the dog that we're talking about though, is it? It's also the fact that this is going into other applications. So really what we've got to understand, folks, is how that we're going to get this dog all the way around to a really important stand. So one thing we've got to do, Phil, is we've got to say, go on, mate, it's time to go. So keep with me, Phil, because we're now looking at a scenario where there's a lot of obstacles here. We can see the dog really working very hard, can't we?
So it's trying not to purposely walk into objects, so it's using the 3D spatial data to aid that navigation. Obviously the Boston Dynamics got sensor as well, but we've included and integrated that sensor into that technology. So at the back is the Spot core computer and all the data flowing through, so it's obviously avoiding obstacles.
Right, and so we've also got this device here that you're integrating into other things like drones as well. Tell me, is that working the same way?
Yeah, so it's exactly the same technology. We call that a BLK to fly, and that's an autonomous reality capture but in a drone solution. So a very simplistic flight path, and it avoids obstacles like chimneys and things of that nature that's going across the top of a building.
And so that in itself allows you to do different things then. So we've got the dog here that could go into applications where realistically, you know, we've got potentially dangerous applications where the dog can go into instead of us. We've got the flying the drones, and we've got this, which by the way, folks, has been capturing myself and Phil as we've been walking around, which is super exciting because I've been caught from all sorts of different locations, Phil, in that one. But now, Phil, what I wanted to do is let the dog have a bit of a break, because let's turn around, folks, because we've arrived somewhere, Phil. So we've arrived on site here with the dog to a little company that I know called Sunbelt Rentals, folks. Now, Phil, Sunbelt Rentals, they're welcoming the dog today because there's something we've got to talk about. And I'm going to bring in one of the team from Sunbelt Rentals, another good friend of mine, Stuart. Stuart, we're here today because we wanted to bring the dog to say hello. But the bigger thing is, this dog is going to be part of your journey with Leica Geosystems and the Hexagon group, because guess what, folks? Do you want to tell them the big news, Phil?
We've formed a premium partnership with Sunbelt with the BLK solutions.
So that's it, folks. So wow, that is another big moment for you guys at Sunbelt here at Geo Business, because what you're doing here now is you're saying to people, we're again working on solutions with our key partners in the industry to deliver completely new approaches to doing work. Tell me a little bit about what that actually means to you as a business and why this partnership's so important.
Yeah, so I think that one of the main things for our customers is they want to explore new technologies to make their projects more efficient, deliver on time, quicker, more efficiently, in the case of construction, more economically, and also from a budget point of view, if they can save time, that's a big knock-on effect from a money perspective on a project. So yeah, working with Leica Geosystems and the BLK range of products, it allows our customers to access a full portfolio of individual sensors. So from the BLK 3D through the 360 to the Go, and then into the range of autonomous solutions. So essentially, it's one product family that can deliver data to a customer in one ecosystem, and we're really excited about that.
I think what's really interesting for me, folks, and Phil, I think this is really integral into the way we're doing things. You guys are coming together.
Yeah.
You're not just coming together about technology, it's all about coming together about how we can do things better. And I think with this technology integrated, you've got to train people how to use it, haven't you, Stuart? And so when it's at one device, you can show a customer this one device and then integrate it into other platforms like the drone, the handheld and the dog. And that takes away a lot of the time and integration with your customers, doesn't it, when you've got a device as flexible as this?
Yeah, so I think one of the key things is the data. Data is power, data is knowledge, and the way we're all evolving is data is key to how we deliver projects. So having systems that integrate together, and then the data is flowing through Leica's range of softwares as well, to be able to create deliverables quickly, efficiently, and basically to the requirements that are needed without having to go through lots and lots of steps going in and out of softwares. Having one kind of portfolio of products really will help people to use this to its maximum efficiency.
That's absolutely right. And Phil, one thing for me is this is about collaboration. Yeah. It's about relationships. Yeah. It's also about man's best friend. Yeah. And I think that the whole point is you guys are Leica Geosystems and the Hexagon group have worked with Sunbelt for a long time now, and this shows you a real strength in the relationship and the partnership, doesn't it?
Yeah, this almost seals the partnership together, doesn't it? And like Stuart alluded to, it's not just about the sensor, it's about sharing the data online in the cloud solution, and it's like working together to share that knowledge with our customers.
And for me, folks, this again isn't a microphone, but I'm going to use it to give me a bit of strength in what we're talking about here. This is not just about data. It's not just about a connected worksite. It's not just about a dog. This is about a partnership that's going to give people in this industry a new way of working that can be faster, more efficient, more flexible, all from one really, and it's quite light, handheld device that can be a part of a whole system and a whole solution. And for me, what's really important about that is we do things better, Stuart. One, we do things more efficiently. Yeah. Two, we do things more sustainably. And ultimately, if we've got the right data, we're on the right site, we're in the right direction, the dog's walking with us, and everything's going to plan, then we're going to reduce our carbon impact. And as we go to net zero and all the challenges that we face, this partnership's going to do some of the hard work and the hard graft, isn't it, Stuart?
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
Right, it's bye from me. It's bye from the non-mic. It's bye from Phil. Bye from Stuart. And most importantly, it's goodbye to the dog. I think he's been super well behaved today. And thanks ever so much for everybody for sharing in the excitement factor that is the BLK to go with the dog and everybody else at Sunbelt Rentals. Cheers.